It's an interesting time for Sustainable Concordia right now. We have been around, the organization has been around for 15 years now. It started in 2002, and so 2017 will be its 15th year. And like I said before, the majority of that time was focused on working groups, and specific tasks or issues would be taken on by a specific group of people that would work under the umbrella of Sustainable Concordia. And that worked for a really long time, right at the beginning stages when sustainability wasn't a huge thing and there was a lot of work to be done. And now, over the past few years, we realized that there are so many other groups. The Concordia Food Coalition exists. The CSU is taking more of a sustainability stance. There's the David O'Brien Center. There's the Concordia Institute for Water, Energy, and Sustainable Systems. There's a lot of people working on sustainability. And so that working group model was no longer functioning. Goals weren't being met, priorities weren't being realized, and general traction was really slowing down. People were feeling overwhelmed. Were we supposed to be working on larger priorities of the organization, like a sustainability policy or divestment, or are we supposed to be working on our specific working group priorities that are focused around waste or active transportation, which don't necessarily align with our larger overarching priorities? So we engaged in a restructuring process. Margie Pasillo, an amazing human systems intervention master's student, took us through a series of workshops to figure out what do we want to focus on and how do we want to focus on that work. And we decided that getting rid of working groups was the best idea so that we could all stop working in our silos and start working collaboratively through campaigns, education, and engagement. So now our two campaigns, sustainability policy and divestment, we're all collaboratively working on that. So in my capacity as the office coordinator, I kind of like am a container of sorts, and I make sure people are where they need to be and have the resources and the access to space and funding that they need. We have a campaigns and external coordinator. We have an education and engagement coordinator, a finance coordinator, and then a multitude of interns that are working on divestment research and research library research and financial business plans for working groups that are moving out. So the division of labor is kind of a work in progress right now, but we're all just so much happier with the fact that we can all come together and collaboratively work on a few things together as opposed to working on 5 different things each and being really confused and torn into 5 different directions. But again, going back to the division of labor between the coordinators and the board of directors, the coordinators deal a lot with that day-to-day stuff, meetings and development plans and evaluating projects and campaigns, whereas the board of directors is there to offer oversight, to make sure we're on task with our budgeting, to make sure that our campaigns aren't experiencing mission creep, to make sure that we have the support and evaluation that we need to make sure that we're doing the best that we can do in our roles as coordinators.